Guys, let's find some bets for tomorrow. Man, how the fuck did I end up with this Dodgers under? Shit, bro. Oh, man, oh, man. Under 8.5 runs. That's what I'm sweating. But regardless, let's find some plays for tomorrow. Dude, kind of sad, man. We're at the point in the season where we only got one NBA game a day. And unfortunately, it looks like this game may be a blowout. We got game one of Pacers-Celtics. But on the bright side, what we can do is we can find some plays. So what book do I want to start on? I wanted to do an underdog play quickly. I actually saw some halfway decent underdog value starting to pop up. So let's build a slip, bro. So we got some tennis value. There's also on PrizePicks, there's some on PrizePicks there's some decent value, so we'll take a look at that. Fuck yeah. Dude, under 8.5, not completely cooked yet. But anyways, let's take a look. Let's just see what we have here. So the first play I saw, tennis, right? We have Delian versus Monteiro over 19 games. So you may say, hey, Alex, you don't know anything about tennis. Yeah, well, again, what we're doing is we're using data to make our bets. So you can see right here, Pinnacle, known to be a pretty sharp book. They have the over 19 games pretty heavily favored. Not a ton of books are posting lines. Fanatics has their line at 19.5. So again, the books are telling us, hey, the over's heavily favored. The market, the betting market, this book, Pinnacle, it's pretty fucking good at lines, especially for tennis and soccer and kind of European sports, this offshore sports book. But what I wanted to do is let's finish out our slip. And typically what I do, how's everyone doing, man? Whew. Late night baseball. But what did I want to say? Oh, I know what I wanted to say. How do people feel about Karl Anthony Towns under 3.5 assists? So again, what's nice about the NBA is obviously you have a lot more books posting lines than tennis. So let's build this slip quickly. I don't want to waste your guys' time. I want to, make this live stream as quick as we can. Also, this is a ripoff. Shohei Ohtani 2.25x to hit a home run. That's plus 125 odds. It's the fourth inning. It's about to be the fifth inning. He hasn't hit a home run. What a shit bet. But let's go here. So there's thousands of possible bets on Underdog. Who the fuck is betting Shohei Ohtani to hit a home run at plus 125 odds? But anyways, Underdog Fantasy, there's thousands of different possibilities. There's so much shit we can bet. So what we want to zone in on is, okay, which plays actually have value. So you can see for Cat, we have, a ton of sports books, betting markets, data points, however you want to think about it, telling us, yo, Cat's a big favorite to go under. So that's the play we want to be on. Cat under 3.5 assists. So now we got two plays, but what we want to do is we want to try to build a 3-pick entry, ideally, and fuck, bro. There's a lot of esports value popping up. Wow. So we may actually be able to get in a few different underdog slips. So what I do is I set minimum number of data points to 2 or 3. You can do whatever. But ideally, we want to see, let's get some outs, boys. But ideally, we want to see, where is Underdog Fantasy? Where are they screwing up? All these books set their own lines. So NPL, hot streak 32.5 with the over favored, PrizePicks 33.5. So this tool just points out discrepancies, value. And of course, they already locked the tennis play. I fucking hate Underdog Fantasy sometimes. But anyways, let's just build this slip quick. Sorry if you missed it. It's not my fault. I promise it's not my fault. They just bump things quickly, man. But anyways, this can be the play that we lock in. So instead, we're going to go with a nice little 3-pick entry. All these books are starting to drop esports lines for tomorrow. And sometimes the best value, the best discrepancies are at night. If you look tomorrow morning, closer to game time, a lot of the value oftentimes is gone. You got to get in on it early. All these books are setting their own lines, releasing lines. So anyways, hopefully you've had time to bet it, because then what we're going to do is we're going to move on to PrizePicks. And they already removed Towns' assists. Are you kidding me, man? How do you remove them so quick? How do they remove them so quick? But anyways, we still got these two esports plays up. The only thing you want to be a little careful about with esports is sometimes these guys have double, triple headers. So, NBA, all these guys taking fucking breaks, bro. But anyways, we got 3 overs. So it seems like they're kind of opening lines below the market. So we got in a 3-pick on Underdog Fantasy. In all the live stream plays, you know, you can see in the sheet in the description on YouTube. I just kind of track them all. How are we feeling? Should we do a prize pick slip? CS2 removed. PrizePicks, pretty please, Alex. You need to stay focused on parlays. Cat gone. Yeah, anyways, they removed things quickly. Should we do a prize pick slip? Should we do a prize pick slip? So Underdog Fantasy as well, they give you, you know, they give us a 6x payout, so we're betting 100 to win 600. On PrizePicks, they don't have good payouts for, you know, you can see they only give you a 5x payout. So it's kind of a ripoff. So you just want to, you know, be careful about how many picks you're going with in your entries. Just something to consider. But there is some value on better. Someone asked about better in the chat. There is some value on better. I actually really like this play. Kyrie, game 1, obviously had a pretty slow game. I mean, you know, he always heats up in the second half, but there's some good value. All the other fantasy sites have his line at 21. Underdog has his line at 21. PrizePicks. So, you know, that gives us a sense, hey, we're actually getting value relative to the market. You know, the other DFS apps have his line at 21. And then all the books who have his line at 20.5 have the over favored. So they removed Towns' assists. Fuckers. But what we can do is we can try to find it on, it's available on PrizePicks, which works in, you know, basically the same way as Underdog. So let's put in all the books we want to look at. Oy, oy, oy. So do people like Cat under 3.5 assists? It's hit 3 out of the past 5 games. People like it. Cat under 3.5 assists. Game 1 against the Mavs. Who's winning this series, bro? You can see the Timberwolves are minus 180 favorites in game 1. I don't know, man. That's going to be a great fucking series. Who's favored to win the series, though? Western Conference Finals. So the Timberwolves are minus 168 favorites. Dude, that's crazy. No respect for Luka. Anyways, you can see there's, you know, there's some more esports line discrepancies if you want to take advantage of them. Again, I know they're going to bump it pretty quickly. Dude, he's cooking. This under may actually hit. If this under hits, I'm going to be so happy. All these trolls on Twitter told me this is the second Freddie Freeman hits a fucking grand slam. But anyways, what we can do is we can go here. If something like this actually looks decent, and they'll all be gone by the morning, right? So if you want to play this shit, play it now. Because it's all going to get bumped pretty quickly. Does this guy have a triple header? But anyways, like these 3 picks would be pretty good to run on Underdog. We'll see if I can get it locked in time, but I try to give people a little bit of time to bet it. So we have 2 options because I don't want to pair these together. There's Cat under 3.5 assists, and then there's Edwards over 2.5 threes. All the books have Edwards favored to go. What do we like better? Edwards threes or Towns under an assist? But anyways, hopefully you've had time to lock in this Underdog slip. Unfortunately, this entry exceeds your daily limit. Bro, I fucking hate these books, so I'm not even going to be able to bet it. This entry exceeds your daily limit. But hopefully some of you guys are able to get it in. That's why we stream. We all get down the profitable bets. But they gave me $50. So, okay. So we got another Underdog 3 pick that I was able to get in that they didn't bump. But let's do this prize pick slip. What do we think? Ant over 2.5 threes, or do we like Karl Anthony Towns? You can see Underdog Fantasy already locking all this shit we already locked in. What do we like better? I thought we were doing a prize picks. We're doing a prize picks. FanDuel, Parlay, prize picks. Towns on prize picks is still there. Which one do you like better? Do you like, because we don't want to pair them together. Like, even though both of these plays have pretty solid value, obviously it doesn't make a ton of sense to pair Edwards threes with Towns assists. Dude, if this says Shohei Ohtani hits a home run, I'm going to fucking be livid. But let's go to prize picks and let's just kind of see what we have. So minimum number of data points, 2. And let's take a look at what we have. I mean, some of these plays, Underdog gone. Let's not double on Towns. I didn't play Towns on Underdog, so if you're doubling on Towns, that's not me. I love you. You followed me the other day on X. Ant over. So it sounds like people like Edwards better. So let's start out with Edwards threes. I mean, this play has decent value. I'm not sure. Is Edwards a star? So again, if you include a player with a star, so it looks like Tatum, Halley, those are the stars for tomorrow. So we got Tatum and Halliburton. Those are the stars for tomorrow. So if you hit a slip where you have a player with a star, you get a 10% boost. But I'm not sure who it is for. Just give me one sec. Bro, Stream East. But who is the star for the Western Conference Finals? Western Conference, SGA's gone. Second round series, I don't see third round posted. I assume it will be Edwards, so we should get a nice little payout boost. But let's see what else we like that we want to pair with it. Because there are some good plays kind of popping up. PrizePicks is starting to drop, NBA lines for the upcoming day. I mean, fuck, bro. I just don't know. So we have Patrick Corbin under 3.5 strikeouts. Okay, so we got a baseball play for tomorrow. This game's obviously not until Wednesday. So Corbin under 3.5 strikeouts. He's hit or miss. He had 0 fucking strikeouts last game. All the books are opening him, his under as a pretty heavy favorite. So just making sure we're getting value on all our plays. Like this play on FanDuel actually looks quite interesting. I mean, how are our Dodgers doing? But what I was going to say is, like, you can see FanDuel's opening. Like, there's a lot of good openers on FanDuel. They're opening the over 8.5 runs in Twins Nats. They have the over favored. Every other book, Pinnacle, Circa Vegas, pretty sharp book. Like, all these other books are opening the under as favored. But anyways, let's do this PrizePick slip. I'm just trying to think. Or do we like Mike Conley turnovers? Obviously, he didn't play for Game 4 against the Nuggets. I forget. Mike Conley turnovers. Do we like pairing Mike Conley with Ant, though? Because what I do like pairing is Derek Jones steals. Derek Jones has been a fucking beast in the playoffs. And also, these plays, they pair kind of well together. A little bit of correlation. Obviously, if Mike Conley, throws a bad pass, Derek Jones, like if Mike Conley goes over in turnovers, Derek Jones is more likely to go over in steals. I think he had a pretty good series. He went over, plays good defense. But anyways, so these plays may be a little bit of positive correlation. I'm going to get rid of the Ant play for a sec. And let's just finish out a slip, and then we'll do a new one with the Ant play. Or maybe we won't, but I don't love pairing it with Conley. But what we can do is let's go to Semien over 6.5 fantasy score. Nah. Meh. Fuck. So let's see here. Is there anything else we're attracted to? I'm just trying to think, man. Do we want to pair Ant with Conley? Semien fantasy score. There's just not much value on the games tomorrow. There was last night, but I wasn't streaming. I was fucking busy. But anyways, Ant will probably be, again, Conley's going to start. They don't really, compete for minutes. So I don't mind this. So Ant will probably be a star. We'll get a 10% payout boost. We got 2 random fucking baseball plays. And then Conley and Derek Jones. Those plays pair kind of well together. Do people like it? Edwards over 2.5 threes, Semien fantasy score, Derek Jones steals, Conley turnovers, Corbin under 3.5 Ks. Ant's hit 3 out of the past 5. We think Ant's going to be money. But anyways, let's build this slip, and I'll put the link in the chat. I'm taking way too long. I'm wasting your guys' life away. So here's the slip. Hopefully you can see it. 5 picks. Tennis broski. Hey, Alex, I hope the under 8.5 cashes in the Dodgers game. I know, me too. 3 more innings. No, 4 more innings. Fuck. Well, actually, 3.5 more innings. 6, 7, 8, 9. Because the Dodgers are up. Hey, Alex, did you do a better slip already? No, I didn't do a better slip. But if you want a better slip, so here's the link to the PrizePicks play. Why no PJ under and RAs? Oh, good call. I just completely missed it. I just completely forgot. I was distracted by Conley and Derek Jones. So these plays actually maybe, PJ Washington, I'm a little surprised his line is 7.5. But again, market, like everything's baked into the market. So many people say shit like, oh, he went over 4 out of the past 5 games. It doesn't matter. The matchups are different. Maybe he'll get less minutes. Like all that stuff is, weather for NBA or for MLB and, MLB and NFL. Like it's already priced in. You see a lot of people be like, yo, I'm going to bet the under because it's snowing. And it's like, yeah, I mean, the books know that. The market knows that. These books are constantly, moving around their lines based on where action's coming in from sharp customers, profitable customers, lineup news. Dude, this play may actually hit. But let's see if we can build another PrizePick slip. If not, I don't want to waste your guys' time. Better has a promo on Luka. There's not like a ton of value right now on Better. But if you want something for the Luka promo, Kyrie over 20.5 points and Obi top and under 8.5. We hit those on the stream earlier, but they're still available. But anyways, let's do another PrizePick slip. So let's go back here to PrizePicks and let's just kind of see what we have. So we have Semien already. Meh. So we have PJ Washington under 7.5 RAs. Do people like it? I mean, again, I'm a little surprised the line's so fucking low. We're already on ants over. Do I like pairing cats under? It's like, not really. Anyways, honestly, like, maybe I'll stream later. I don't really see enough new plays to kind of waste your guys' time and keep building another PrizePick slip. But if I see more plays for tomorrow start to pop up, PrizePicks hasn't dropped all the lines. I'll post them. I'll also post some other bets later, but I'm going to get some dinner. And regardless, what do we have in? We got a PrizePick slip, and then we have a couple underdog slips. So you'll see them all. I put them all in the live stream tracking sheet. There's some value on FanDuel and stuff, but I'll save that for Twitter or another day. Like not super strong profit margin, but maybe I'll bet